bookshelf under 1 grand. Really, I would like to test it all. Pretty impossible, right? But we will do it. Maybe not all, but I would like to test at least 1 or 2 from every brand. It will take a while. Anyway, I have one really interesting for you today, and if you want to know why, just keep watching, subscribe to the channels, at least take it in considerations to support my channels and my work. Let's do it. Yes, Pro-Ject, it doesn't make only turntables, but also electronics like the beautiful Maya S3 integrated amplifier, compact size, review available in descriptions. And not only, we are doing also speakers. And today we are going to see the mid-level bookshelf speaker, the Box 5 S2. The stand between the entry-level Box 5 and the Box 5 DS2. And it's coming today with a retail price in euro of 599 euro and in US around 799 bucks. Make it pretty affordable, right? But how it sounds? Compact was the Maya S3 and compact is also the size of this bookshelf speaker. Something that make me think that in Pro-Ject they take really serious the wife acceptance factor. It's not only available in 7 different finish. Oh yes, you understood, 7. I think there is not other brands that is making something like that. Actually, let me take it, and the construction's quality is at top. And it's actually pretty heavy for a bookshelf speaker. I couldn't spot any details or corners imperfections. Is everything top. Real wood veneer, no wrap, MDF cabinet that is ultra stiff. Even the front grille that on expensive speaker is made of plastic on the Box 5 S2 look like MDF. I'm not sure about it, but look really nice and well made. The Box 5 S2 is a two-way bookshelf speaker with a 25mm silk dome tweeter and 130mm fiberglass woofer cone. Frequency response 5520 kHz, 8 ohm nominal impedance, and yes, is easy to drive. I drove it with the Pro-Ject Maya S3, with the Barson Funk that has a limited power, and I never got any problem. Most of the final test for this review I did it with the Protel A11 Tribot to Ken Ishiwata. Review available in descriptions. And I have to say about this amplifier that it is still there. It's affordable, it sounds fantastic for the price, so I really enjoy the match with this speaker. The Box 5 S2 is a small compact speaker, so don't expect, I repeat, don't expect to jump from your couch for the dynamic or for the bass. You will need to have a subwoofer for that. But if the placement is closer to a wall, there is the possibility that you will not need it. Something that I test here. I have behind my couch, as you can see, a second Hi-Fi setup that I use it for my test, and when I place the Box 5 S2 in these positions closer to the wall, bass become really plentiful, so it really depends from the placement of the speaker. In any case, I test the Box 5 S2 with a small subwoofer from Orgon Audio, what is the name? Orgon Audio Bass 8, if I'm not wrong. It's really affordable, and it has interesting features with the possibility to connect the Box 5 S2 directly to the subwoofer to, let's say, use the high pass filter inside of the subwoofer, so you cut with the internal crossover of the subwoofer and you don't have any problem to match, let's say, the speakers. But we will review it really soon. If I did it, I will let it in description. So how was the overall experience with the subwoofer? Well, pair it with a subwoofer like that is probably highly affordable, doesn't have, let's say, a ultra textures or details on the bottom end. It helped in any case to give authority to it. and I really enjoy the sounds. But for some reasons, I prefer the Box 5 S2 just in a standalone configurations, because I lost this delicacy and nuance of the Box 5 after I connected the subwoofer. I'm speaking about simplicity in the overall tonality of the Box 5 S2. That is, in my opinion, what is make it actually so much special. So you can have definitely a big sound if you want when you pair it with a subwoofer, but I really suggest to try it without and just give a little bit of time to your ears to get used with. What I noticed is that I could finally look to the music from another point of view. Okay, now that bass lovers are satisfied, let me break it down why, in my opinion, this speaker is so unique. If you saw the video thumbnail, you probably noticed the word sweet. And that's really how I will define the Box 5 S2. A speaker that doesn't need to impress you with high dynamics, punchy bass, and all this stuff, voices on your face, voices and instruments on your face. Rather, a speaker that is neutral, natural, and well balanced, keeping everything simple in respect of the basics of the musicality. Bottom end, even if not full extended, is full of textures and never congested. Playing explorations from Bill Evans' Riverside recordings, one of my favorite Bill Evans trio, with Scott LaFaro, I could still feeling separations and depth in every single note that were distinct and full of secret rhythm like only Scott LaFaro can do. And yes, if you love jazz music and relaxing, especially on late hours like I love to do, this is the speaker for you. Refined but not ultra refined, because as I said, is keeping everything simple and first of all natural. You know this feeling that you don't have any separations between bass, mid and treble. Everything is work together like in one instrument. And it's only in this moment that my mind is doing tack, that's the sounds that I'm looking for. Moving to the other word, I connected to the turntable from Orgon Audio ZT4, also review available in descriptions, and I used the Pro-Ject Box RS as phono preamp. And I play one record that is just arrived to me, coming from the soundtrack of Whitney Houston's Bodyguard. And not only the Queen inside, but also great artists like Lisa Stanfield, if I'm not wrong, who else, Kenny G, and much more. Voice timbre and musicality was delicious. I forget, as cartridge I used the Orthophone Blue 2M. I still have to do these review comparisons between red and blue. I didn't have time yet, but it's coming. Whitney voice in extensions was shining in the room with a combination of details and timbre. Air and decay was just so beautiful. And actually I was surprised in I'm Every Woman how the drums was so punchy, okay? Of course don't expect so huge dynamic, is always a compact speaker, but I was satisfied. Then I moved to the last Revolver mix of these years. I know that some of you will not like it, but I actually do. A really clean record, great instrument separations, with the Box 5 that literally disappear in a well organized, clean, credible and wide soundstage. And in the end I wanted to test the Pro-Ject Box 5 S2 on my high-end Pro-Ject turntable, the RPM 9. As well, always with the Box RS, this times with the Ana SL cartridge. And I play this stunning cello concert, one of my favorite. This record, if you love the genre, is wow. Really, I couldn't believe that such a compact speaker, it could be so immersive. Big, deep and persuasive, reproducing cello and orchestra that really captures my attentions in terms of attack and decay. Attack that was ultra fast. I really love these records and is highly recommended. In the end, I didn't find, sorry my voice today is terrible, any instruments or vocal that has a wrong timbre. Everything was so well reproduced. Even to instruments like trumpet and violin that, I don't know, I'm really sensible to these instruments that in my opinion require a touch of delicacy. Overall, on Pro-Ject Box 5 S2 was reproduced how it should be, in an incredibly pleasant way, like only top speakers can do. And as always, I compared this speaker with the Triangle Borea, with the Wolfdale Evo 4.1 and all the bookshelf speakers that we saw on my channels. But no one of these speakers have the nuance, delicacy and simplicity of the Box 5 S2. And the Box 5 S2 doesn't have the bottom end extensions or ultra great dynamics of this speaker. So it's really about to understand what you need, about what you are looking for, a crazy speaker for rock party or a, let's call it, late night, stylish and relaxing listening section. Late night, no way, I picked the Box 5 S2, no way to beat it. It's like headphones, right? I have so many headphones and I have so many bookshelf speakers, I can choose what I need. Just to enjoy this ultra balanced, perfect timbre reproductions and a ultra clarity on voices and instrument. Pure pleasure. The Pro-Ject Box 5 is a speaker that you will never want to turn it off. A bookshelf speaker that manages a tunefulness that most other bookshelf speakers simply don't. Both his instruments are balanced with a perfect pitch and timbre. And there are two things that really impress me, that are the soundstage deepness and the imaging. Not a ultra crazy wide soundstage, but deep and with a localizations that was laser focused. And as you probably saw, I love also to use it as monitor speaker on my desktop setup for my editing and mix. I drive it with the Burson Funk that you see here. I just upgraded actually with the new op amp, the V6 Classic. We will review it really soon. Anyway, the review of the Burson Funk is available in description. And since I am closer to the speaker and actually they are really easy to drive with the Burson Funk that doesn't have really so much power, I don't have any problem to just push it and enjoy the music also when I'm editing. They are balanced, neutral, pretty detailed, and they have all what I need to doing my stuff on my computer. But something interesting that I actually saw on the Pro-Ject website is that they call it a monitor speaker. And this got me thinking that probably this is the sounds closer to my personal taste, where nothing is emphasized and everything sounds natural. Plus a compact size and all the finish available make it really versatile. So in the end, I'm really, I say it 3 times, happy to recommend the Pro-Ject Box 5 S2. I love it. From it out is everything. I hope you enjoy the video, guys, and see you soon with some special video that are coming from the speaker world, but also from headphones. I don't have plan on this YouTube channels. I just follow my heart, I follow what I love, and I speak to about my journey, right? So see you, peace.